Are we live?
Sorry,
Like,
yes,
We're
we're live.
here.
I'm sorry, Tori. We are live.
We're not back because we were never gone.
we're live?
That's so
But,
true.
like,
Yeah, we're live.
we're live? Are you sure we're live?
We're live. I see it
Wait,
on twitch.tv slash being
wait,
to log
hold
in
on,
and
hold on,
stream it
hold on.
right now.
I need
Don't
to
forget to
check
hit
this
that
out really
follow
quickly.
button.
I need to check this out really quickly.
Yeah, right now.
Oh my god, we're live!
We're live.
Oh, no.
I'm not gaslighting.
We're
you.
live.
Hit that
We are
follow
here
button.
on
Alright.
scheduled time.
Yep,
Definitely
right
not
on
late.
time as always.
Exactly what we do every week,
Yep,
every 2
it's
weeks.
It's
Every
1
2
a.m.
weeks.
by the way.
Yes.
Fake news.
No, daylight savings. You know, it's actually only midnight.
They took an hour from us.
That's fair.
What it do? How we feeling?
Yeah,
That's
it's
beautiful.
it's been a while. Lots of things happened. You know.
My feet are cold.
Oh yeah, let me warm it up for you, baby.
What?
All right, topics.
What the fuck just happened?
Why are we
What actually just happened, you know?
topics?
What just happened?
Nintendo Direct.
Nintendo Direct.
Yeah, Nintendo Switch has games, guys. Oh man.
It still has games. Just because the Switch 2 is coming out, it's not dead.
Yeah, the Switch 2's coming out.
Switch
That's
isn't
that's
dead?
pretty fucking exciting.
The announcement
Yeah,
or the direct is next week or whatever.
Switch 2 Direct
Yeah.
next Wednesday.
the same day.
Any
the same day-
predictions?
I think the Switch 2 will be a toaster, but better.
It's fair.
But it's portable.
Sorry, what were we
though.
saying before?
New Wario game coming out on launch with the Switch 2
Yeah,
that utilizes the mouse.
Ridge
You
Racer
need-
8 will be a launch title.
They're actually. Actually, I have insider information from Tetsuya Nomura himself. They're dropping Final Fantasy VII Part 4: The Reckoning, only on Switch 2.
Yo, let's go.
I talked to him.
Yeah, it's true. I'm part of the cast.
And if you play through the entire game, you get a small nod at the potential of maybe having Kingdom Hearts 4.
Yo, we are so back.
Oh man, I can't wait for Kingdom Hearts 4 in 20 years. Oh
I
man.
don't know a lot about the Switch 2 release, but I know Kingdom Hearts 4 is not happening.
Actually, you're wrong because
You didn't
John
have to do that to
Nintendo
me.
just told me they reserve the rights for Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, but that isn't. And then they're gonna tease Kingdom Hearts 4 for the N-Gage coming 2028.
The N-Gage. The N-Gage. I agree. For reference though, Toby, Kingdom Hearts Union Cross is already a game.
Oh, never mind. Well, they're putting it on Switch too.
They're porting the mobile game on Switch too.
Finally, this is what I wanted.
Finally, this is
This
what
is
I
what I
want.
needed to get into.
Been
the
waiting for
Kingdom Hearts fan. I needed this so I can be a Kingdom Hearts fan. I need to play the mobile game.
Finally,
Why
I
did
can
this
finally
turn into
understand the
Kingdom Hearts
lore.
chat?
Because
Just
Kingdom
ask
Hearts
me.
is awesome and epic and cool.
I could say all that again.
Say that again.
What? It's fantastic.
Fantastic. You know what else is fantastic? That Nintendo Direct. That
Yeah.
Marvel beat 'em up.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was a thing. Marvel.
I'm
Marvel?
actually like low key excited for that.
Yeah.
It's not really because I want to play a Marvel beat 'em up, but because I see they like Nintendo and Marvel are looking at the old Marvel shit and being like, "Hey, that's pretty good." That means MVC4 is coming out next year, guaranteed.
On
MVP.
You can
everyone's
do
soul.
Tumblr Tea on-
MVC4.
You can see Tummy eating tea on Twitch right now if that doesn't happen. Guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
Yeah, on Tumbly T's soul. MVC4 will come out next year.
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed. I bet. Yes. Put my soul on the line. It is coming out.
It's still on the line, guaranteed. But I do think it actually does look pretty cool. Like I don't know if I'm gonna get it, but
You're not
I
gonna
like
get
Marvel.
MVC?
no, the beat 'em up, the beat 'em up,
Oh.
the game that's actually announced.
I mean, it's made by the guys who made the TMNT beat 'em up, and I heard good things about that.
Yeah, I mean, I might get it if I got money floating around. I just wanna
That's
Yeah.
fair. That's
buy a
fair.
random game.
I can tell you one thing that's not happening. I ain't getting it.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry, I'm a hater. You know, I hate Marvel, guys. Honestly, ever since Marvel added, okay, I'm not gonna finish that joke because I was about to get incredibly awful. Let's just
Yeah.
say, I don't like the direction Marvel's going, and I miss when Marvel was like really cool and epic. God, I miss Tony Stark, his hot, beautiful Iron Man armor. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm getting off
Heyo.
topic here. I'm apologizing. Uh, yeah, no, but that Nintendo Direct though, it was really good. It was really, really good. I totally watched it.
What else
So
we got? Tamagotchi Life.
Tomodachi, I
People
you
have
know,
been dying for that shit. I see people on Twitter going insane.
yeah,
Like,
okay. I want to say my perspective on this. So I follow a bunch of accounts that are like going mental about like potential Tomodachi stuff, and then I was doing my marquee at work, and I was scrolling through on TikTok for like a second when I was taking a break, and someone posted, if Tomodachi Life goes on today's thing, I'll kill myself.
Oh
No.
no!
Rip
not
to a
like
real
this.
one.
Not like this.
And I felt concerned for a second, but they were okay. They were just freaking out. No, but nothing happened. Sorry if I just got your stream demonetized. I just thought about that.
They were gonna do it in Minecraft.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're just
Yeah,
talking about Minecraft.
In
I
Minecraft, they
saw
did put.
I saw like 4 different summoning circles for the
Yeah.
life.
Uh,
I mean,
see,
Did
there's two
anybody?
ways that. Oh,
Yeah.
go ahead. I'm sorry.
No.
No. Mine's less important. Go ahead.
Everything's important here. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine. All I was gonna say was there's only two ways people react to a potential game that is most likely not gonna come out. They either do a summoning circle or they post that image of someone putting on clown makeup and being like, me today.
Classic. That's me every day.
And one of them is Kingdom Hearts fans.
Oh man. I don't know. I was gonna ask. Did anybody play Tomodachi Life? Like
Yeah,
the
that's
one
what I
on
was gonna
3DS?
ask too. Like, who played it here?
It's like I played the demo, and I don't know. I kind of regret I kind of regret like not buying it because that game is like $80. I'm like Jesus.
Bruh.
I never had a 3DS.
I'm a broke kid. I was a broke kid. I never played it. Any game that was above $30 was too much expensive for me.
Oh
No.
man.
That's why I only played Yokai Watch as a kid.
I mean,
Yo,
Yokai
I
Watch is
watch.
pretty peak though.
Yokai Watch was pretty peak, but that's not related to the show. Yo, when are we getting a Yokai Watch game or one of those things? You know what? Yeah, you know what, Nintendo? That's what our true friends want. We want Yokai Watch, please.
Please,
Yokai Watch,
please.
Yokai Watch, Yokai Watch.
Yokai Watch fans are starving, Nintendo. Do you want them to die?
Yeah, I'll fucking
Yes.
I'll go to Nintendo headquarters and say some really mean words to John Nintendo.
Yeah, John Bowser.
His name is Bowser. That's insane.
Just gotta give him one of these.
Yeah. Did any other games get announced? Something about a Rhythm Heaven? I've never heard of this
Oh, my
game.
goat,
Rhythm
my
Heaven.
goat has returned.
Rhythm Heaven's
We're
back.
so back. Dude, I'm like super
I guess we
excited
have
for Rhythm
fans.
Heaven. Like I've been playing.
I guess we have fans.
all 3 Rhythm Heaven fans out there. We made it. We did it.
Bruh. Personally, I'm more of a fan of Rhythm Hell, you know?
What?
Spinoff.
Me too. I agree with Alex here.
What is wrong with you people? Why would you say such a thing?
Rhythm Hell, you know, classic, you know, it's like yeah, like yeah, you know. Classic.
Have you actually seen the Rhythm Hell video on YouTube?
Where it's like really
No.
like insane.
Yeah,
Yeah.
great video, very funny. Look it up right now.
Watch it right now, live.
Right now.
We will be
Live,
doing a
But
live
what
reaction.
was the last Rhythm game, Heaven?
Rhythm Heaven Mega Mix on the
Mega Mix.
3DS, yep.
On the
Wait, that
3DS,
was
and how long ago was that?
10 years ago, or like 11 years.
Oh my god.
11 years ago in Japan, Or no. It came out 2015 in Japan, I think, and 2016 in America. So 10 years in Japan, 9 years in America.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Dude, I love Mega Mix on 3DS. It was so good.
I've watched people like stream those games. They look really fun. I
They're
remember when
really
Jaden
fun.
Animation streamed
I
that
highly
game.
recommend it.
Hell yeah, I like rhythm games.
Yeah,
I didn't platinum a rhythm game. I've never done that in my life.
I mean, the way like Rhythm Heaven works is random games have like, and like in order to get a perfect, it happens at random, like for it to count. I don't know if that makes sense,
Yeah.
but the game's like cycle, like oh,
No.
this game can now be available to be perfected. So like oh, even if you
Yeah,
don't
I've seen it.
yeah, it's kind of silly. I don't like that system, but it's still a really good game, and I highly recommend Rhythm Heaven.
Yeah, I watched what was it? Timotainment on YouTube.
Yeah,
He played all of Fever, all of the DS game.
mm-hmm.
He did most of Mega Mix. He didn't finish it. Well, he didn't finish Upload. I know he streamed all of it, but I'm not gonna watch it the VODs. And like
Fake
the game
fan.
just looks so. Yeah, I've never played a Rhythm Heaven game
They're really good.
either.
I mean, it's like
The
it has
game
the
looks so
WarioWare
fun.
art style because it's by the same artist.
Yeah,
And I love WarioWare too.
I thought they were the same game.
I mean,
for
they
a
kind
while.
of are. Like a lot of the rhythm
Same
games
people,
are
some-
basically just
some of the
micro
characters
games.
from some of the characters from Fever or from that. Some of the characters from WarioWare are in Rhythm Heaven.
Yeah.
So,
Kinda cool.
it's pretty neat.
I'm sorry to circle back to this point, but what was that video that used to ask the viewers to watch?
The Rhythm Hell.
Rhythm Hell by Louis Zong on YouTube. Very funny video. Shout out.
How long is it? How long is it? Wait a
It's
second.
under a minute. 48 seconds.
Dude, does the chat want a live reaction? I
Watch
gotta
it right now.
I'm watching
no
it
live
right
reaction.
now.
Should I put it on stream?
React right now. Live.
Well,
Sure, go put it on stream.
I'm watching it right now.
I don't think I could put
Yeah,
it on
sure, whatever,
stream,
man.
because you're gonna fucking hear first Fantasy Star gameplay.
I'm watching it right now. Damn, this beats baller. It's really good.
Baller.
These beats are absolutely not baller. That's the exact opposite.
Oh yeah.
What do you mean? It's fucking radical.
Oh, they messed up. Why are they messing up, bro?
Why
This is
you
like,
murder
Why are
them?
they messing up?
This is like
Why are they
the type of
messing
people.
up?
This is the music the type of people who go to Cracker Barrel listen to. You know, it's just
Cracker
like-
Barrel. What? Cracker Barrel type beat.
You're filed from the polyrhythmic circus. Hell yeah. That was a great video. Thank you for sharing with the class. I appreciate it. That was a really good video,
I
guys.
saw
Check it
someone
out.
made a playable version of it, but I don't know where I can find it.
Maybe if you mod
the
your
internet.
Wii.
Wii,
Wii.
Oh yeah.
Wii, like Nintendo Wii,
No, we as in us.
us, like the movie.
Console?
Dude, the Wii is a pretty good
Wii,
like,
rated
French.
console though. Like, not gonna lie, I love the Wii.
No, the Wii is really epic.
Overrated.
No, I think the Wii is actually genuinely one of the best consoles. Hardware wise, it sucks. Like, I'll agree with that.
Hardware
think
wise, it's terrible.
Guys, you need to play
Yeah.
fucking Sonic and the Secret Rings to totally understand why the Wii's so goated.
I'm not
No,
listening to
no.
a Sonic fan's opinion on this.
No,
Okay.
no, Toby, you recommended the wrong one. You need to play Sonic and the Black Knight. Thank you very
No,
much.
no. Secret
Yeah, he
Rings
eats a
is
chili dog
way
in that
better.
one, you
Come
know.
on.
He eats
Yeah,
a
but
chili
Black-
dog in Black Knight, though. Come on.
But in the Black
And,
Knight,
like,
he
he
sizzles
eats
on
the
mouth.
glizzy.
Sonic fans have been fed scraps for decades.
Sonic fans didn't
And-
get a good game for once.
Sonic fans have like 2 good games.
Sonic
They
fans
have
when
scraps.
dies blue.
It's the law. It's
I
the
see
laws
so
of
many
that.
people on Twitter trying to be like, "Oh, Sonic Frontiers is better than Mario Odyssey." Like, no, you don't know what you're talking about.
I do think there are some times when I don't know. I just really like the movement in Frontiers, but
Yeah,
just let
Sonic's
them have
blue,
this.
you know?
Yeah, just let them have
I like
this.
Sonic is blue.
I love blue. He's blue. You know, people like blue.
Yeah, I love
like
Weezer.
blue,
Yeah.
We're gonna copyright strike. Holy fuck no!
Please, Rivers.
John
no!
Weezer, please,
John
River, no,
Weezer.
River, no, River, no.
Mr. Buddy Holly, please
Buddy
don't do this.
Holly.
Did anything else actually happen at the direct? Again,
Yeah, we got more music
Dude, I
games.
fucking died.
Pound Pond or whatever, that one PSP game.
Yeah, I'm so excited
I-
for Patapon 1 and 2. I'm not getting that shit on Switch though. I'm getting it on PC.
That's pretty epic.
It would be better on.
I don't know much about it.
PC
What is this
or
game?
on Switch? It's a rhythm RTS. It's a rhythm game, but it's also an RTS.
What's an
Yeah,
RTS?
Real-time strategy.
Oh my
So
gosh.
you need to like make sure your units are like not in front of the fucking thing when a dragon like breathes fire on them.
Is
kinda
that the
like
Crypto the Necrodancer thing?
No, it's not like Crypto the
No.
Necrodancer. It's
No, didn't they release something like that though?
They did.
oh like
Okay, I thought
yeah,
so.
like the
There was
Rift
Pizza
of the
Tower
Necrodancer.
DLC for Cryptid and Necro Dancer.
I saw that. I was like, oh, that's cool.
That's cool.
Well, this is pretty cool.
I know that is the game that has like one of the hardest platinums ever made.
Dude, what the fuck? My game crashed. Wait, Crypto the Necrodancer?
Yeah, because one of the things you have to beat everything without dying on every character,
Dude,
and that's like super hard apparently because it's like actually like with like base items too. You can't use any upgrade items.
damn. I'd never even beat Crypto the Necrodancer. It's so fucking hard. I can't wrap my brain around it.
Yeah, that's why I was like confused when I saw it.
They do have Danganronpa DLC.
Rampna.
Mid.
I can play
What about the guy at jury duty trying to talk to me about that game? I'm just like, yeah, sure, whatever, man.
Wait, actually?
Yeah,
Hold
no,
on.
this is not a bit. This actually happened to me. Like I was at jury duty and we had like a break, and like there's this guy. I think he's like maybe around my age because he looks like kind of young. And he just like goes up to me and we're just kind of like making small talk. And he's just like, yeah, it's like Danganronpa, just like the jury, And I'm like,
Bruh.
yeah, sure, man.
yeah, sure, buddy. Whatever you say.
I literally was like, yeah, yeah. And he's like,
Go
oh,
ahead with the
have you ever
buddy.
played it? I was like, no. So like, I don't play this.
Nah.
I want to play this game.
I don't play
Even if
mid.
you did play it, I would still say no.
I don't play mid.
The kind of guy who walks up to random people is like, oh yeah, like Danganronpa. It's like, ugh.
Ugh.
Don't talk to me.
Oh no.
Do not talk to me, bro.
God. I left because I was just like, yeah, I think I'm just gonna grab something to eat. And he's like, yeah, okay, man, but I never came back.
How could you do that?
Sorry, bro. I did not feel like talking about Danganronpa. I'm sorry. Whoops.
I don't blame you. Danganronpa fans where they have to interact with real world society and can't just pretend to be killing high schoolers.
Yeah.
That's what happens in that game, right? I didn't mess up the plot. I never
I'm
played a Danganronpa
sure. I
game.
don't know. Something about purple blood and a teddy bear. I don't know.
Something
Yeah.
about some crazy psycho bitch. She gets like dangled from. I can't. I don't think I can finish that legally on Twitch.
Everyone
Okay, never
there
mind.
is a little psycho.
American Psycho. If you to
Oh.
yeah.
Yo, why haven't they made an American Psycho video? Okay, I just answered my own question. All right, well, moving on.
What are you, some kind of American Psycho?
I want to say now, for the bit, y'all, I just want to say to the Twitch chat, if you're watching in this thing, I'm gonna throw this in here. These jokes are bits. The Marvel joke earlier was a bit. I'm not that psychotic.
It's
I'm
not
not
a
that
bit.
type of
She's
person.
serious about
No,
it.
it's a bit.
She
it's a
means
bit.
it with
it's a
her
bit.
heart.
It's a bit. I don't mean it with my heart. All right.
This is the
And
one true thing in her life. This is genuine.
No, this is not a bit. I'm being serious here. Please, chat. I hate American. Like, I don't hate American Psycho, but like I hate like the people who love American Psycho. I don't know if I'm making sense. You know what, chat? I think we should just get back to the Nintendo Direct, man. I love when Nintendo Directs.
Metroid Prime 4!
Yeah.
It's coming
It's
out.
real. It's real.
Dude, we're so
It's
back.
real, and it's coming out.
Wow, that's so cool.
I'm so excited.
You think, because Samus has like psychic abilities, right? She could just like move stuff.
Yeah, she can now open
What if she-
doors.
Yeah, what if she like uses her psychic powers to just give me a lobotomy? Like, could that work?
she just twists my
Wait,
pinor.
you're
Yeah.
saying you're saying she could like use her psychic abilities to like do medical procedures?
Yes.
So we're saying, all right, new bottom surgery just dropped.
Let's go.
Thank you, Samus. I feel like Samus would understand. I think she's like a trans woman or something. I don't know. Did I listen? I'm sorry. I apologize. I watched a video earlier. I watched a video earlier about a headcanon of a trans character, and I was like, yeah, that's fair. And so I'm doing that thing where I canonize every character as trans.
Yo,
You know,
I respect that.
So
Elon
real.
Musk fears me. Elon Musk fears me because yeah, I'm just epic. I get it.
You
Taking
are
your time.
epic. I agree.
Like Metroid Prime 7.
Metroid Prime 7. Let's go.
I don't know what I'm saying, y'all.
Hopefully this game has like a mini game where you could play soccer. Remember that 3DS
That's
game?
Yo,
true.
Blast Ball.
Metroid Prime Federation Force or whatever had
Yeah,
Oh,
Blast
man.
soccer
Ball.
ball in space. Yes.
Do you think they'll have Zero Suit Samus in this? I don't know if this is the game. I just like.
Didn't
Probably.
Zero Suit originate from Metroid Prime?
I
No,
think
she
so.
started.
I don't know.
She originated from Metroid Zero Mission, where she
Mm,
gets
Yeah, that makes sense.
like if it's a remake of the NES game, and once you beat like the main part of the NES game, there's like an epilogue where she gets gunned down by space pirates, and then her suit malfunctions.
That's actually pretty cool.
Interesting.
Were there any
Metroid.
cool indie games at the Nintendo showcase that I definitely watched?
I don't care about them.
Yeah, Silk Song, Pac-Man.
It wasn't there. It wasn't there. Cry
Oh
harder.
man, we got Disney Villains Curse Cafe. Oh man.
Yo!
Oh, that's right.
Oh
That's
man, I can't wait to analyze this for the Kingdom Hearts lore.
This is what I've been waiting for.
See, actually, funny enough, I did see a tweet like literally 5 minutes after on Blue Sky that was like something along the lines of like every Kingdom Hearts fan analyzing the Disney Villains Cafe to find an answer to why Missing Link has been delayed 4 times. But I was like, that's real. I agree. Disney themselves hired the devs to just like, do this.
I'd believe it.
Yeah, I gotta make my pumpkin spice latte for the Disney villains,
Do you think they'll have like Disney princesses in this? Or is it only villains?
I
might.
think
It's only villains.
Yeah.
All right. Call me. All right. This goes for anyone in the chat, anyone here. Call me if anyone gets the game or finds out anything, and you can make a pumpkin spice latte for Elsa. Once we have that answer, then call me, please. And I will be there, in the moment.
Alright, we'll let you know. We'll keep you posted.
I haven't paid money on a game before just to have a virtual version of Elsa before. That's never happened ever in my life.
Nope.
Don't check my history.
Definitely
Any other things happen at the Nintendo Direct?
New story of seasons.
again, I
That's pretty
totally
exciting
watched.
if you care about
What's
farming
that?
games. Harvest Moon.
Oh,
baby.
is that the? I don't know what Harvest Moon is. Never harvested a moon.
really?
Everybody golf hot.
Oh yeah,
shots.
yeah. That's I'm honestly kind of surprised that Patapon
Wait
and
a
Hot Shots
minute.
Golf are getting like released on other platforms.
What's that?
Wait a minute.
It's
I
from-
hate golf.
It's from the people who made Mario Golf. If you like Mario Golf,
Oh, I love those. Do you think they'll do? Do you think? Okay, genuine question. Do you think Nintendo would ever do a Mario Sluggers remake? Because those games are actually really good, and I miss them.
I
don't know.
How do we tell her? It's just Mr. Krabs pointing.
Wait, what? What am I not being
Hear me
told?
out when I place just hear me out, guys.
Nah,
I'm gonna tell you something, Tori.
Okay, I'm listening.
It's never coming out.
Yeah,
What?
my bad.
Why?
We ate it. We ate the source code for the remake.
Oh my god!
Sorry,
Ugh.
we were just really hungry,
Oh, I blame Toby.
I'm sorry.
Toby.
Don't blame me, please.
But like, is there actually a reason why, or am I just being gaslit right now?
Yeah, it's because we eated it.
No, like genuinely, like what's the
hungry.
reason
I mean,
why?
yeah, we're a little hungry. Sorry.
Yeah.
Like no, like this isn't a bit. This is real. I don't understand. I'm so confused.
Sorry, I'm just a hungry guy. I can eat.
What's going on? Can I get like a private DM about it if it's not being able to be said on stream?
We're telling you everything you need to know.
Yummers.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's all we got.
Huh? I'm so
Huh?
confused. Type uh
Type
Aqua
moon.
XL is confused in the chat if you agree.
Like, comment, and subscribe. Oh, they announced Tamagotchi. You know, not
Oh yeah,
like the other thing.
Tamagotchi.
Tamagotchi, yeah. Which begs the question: when are we gonna get a new Digimon game? You know?
It's
We
not
are.
happening.
It was,
That's
it was announced
definitely not
We're
happening.
literally
the
getting a
Digimon game
new
was announced in
Digimon.
the PlayStation Direct. Like, I'm not even kidding.
Oh, was
Yeah,
it?
it
I didn't
was.
watch
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Someone typed it. Someone typed it,
Yeah.
Toby.
I wonder who that person is.
Wait, what's happening? Did something happen in chat?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some person. Don't know who that is.
Aqua is confused. I'm sorry, Aqua. But yeah, there is no Mario Sluggers remake. We ate it.
No.
Like, I literally
like
don't know
this.
what else to tell you.
Not like this.
I like this.
Not my sweets. Not my treats.
This is where I look up why there is no Mario Sluggers remake, and the game has been in development since early 2023. Post release, and then it's been a long time. Apparently, it's in development.
Fake news.
Not for long.
It is to address issues. Wow, that's really cool. Okay,
I mean,
yeah, sorry.
Dragon Quest is getting a remake. I mean,
Oh yeah,
that's
1 and 2.
cool, I guess.
Has anyone ever
Dragon
played
Quest. I
Yeah.
thought that was.
Dragon Quest?
I thought
Yeah,
Dragon
like
Quest was
Toriyama
just.
worked on it. You know, he
Yeah,
drew
yeah.
the characters.
Rest in
I
peace.
thought Dragon Quest was just that game that like showed up in Smash, and everyone was like, "Oh my god!"
I can't believe they made a
NPC
game for the
character.
Smash guys.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, when
For
are the
real?
Mii fighters getting a game? The Mii brawler, the Mii gunner,
Yeah.
the Mii swordsman.
What do you mean? We got a game announced. Tomodachi Life. That's their game. You know.
Yeah, isn't
Yeah.
Undertale one too? Isn't Cuphead one as well? Like Sans.
Yo, Undertale's really a Mii gunner game. Yo.
Oh, yo. Oh my gosh.
Bruh.
I think this is lasting a little long on this specific section. I feel like
I think we
spent
should
like
last longer on this specific section. We love
I love it when it's long. I love this
Cursed
length.
Labyrinth. Because we love a Pac-Man like alternate universe.
It's fucking secret level from
Oh.
that Amazon show.
Yeah, I kind of forgot that whole show was an ad for the new Pac-Man game. Or I guess it's not really a Pac-Man game, it's
9/11.
its own thing, Cursed Labyrinth. I don't know.
Apparently, it's like based on. It's like it takes place in the Xevious timeline or something like that. Like
The Xevious timeline.
it takes place in
yeah, like
the Galaga timeline or something.
yeah,
that.
like a game. Like what?
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, like Namco updated one of their old arcade shooters and it said, "Oh yeah, Shadow Labyrinth is canon to this franchise."
Oh, is that what it's called? Shadow Labyrinth?
Something like
I
that.
have no clue what the
I
game
have
was
no
called.
clue what it's called
I just
either.
guessed when I put it in our. Yeah, Shadow Labyrinth.
Shadows. Yep, that was a direct. It had games and it was pretty cool. You know.
Nintendo Direct has games?
Oh man.
Fake news. I don't know. Is anyone gonna actually get that Shadow Labyrinth game? Like it's kind of like
Like three
no.
people will get it.
I wanted
Trust
a fucking
me, three
Pac-Man
people.
Championship Edition 3, but Namco is too much of a fucking pussy to do that.
that's
actually-
not happening. That's
I'm
not
actually
happening.
I'm the number one Pac-Man fan. You didn't know that.
I played all the
I love
games.
Pac-Man.
I
Yeah.
own
And
all the
name
merch.
2 Pac-Man games.
Actually, yeah, okay, yeah, we got the original Pac-Man and we got Mrs. Pac-Man. All right, you want to start with this? We can go further. We can go further. You're,
I got.
we've also got Pac-Man Revenge 3D for the Nintendo Wii.
On Nintendo. Look, Namco just released Tekken X Street Fighter. You know,
Bandai Namco. Hey, are we talking about Bandai Namco?
Bamco, yes.
Namco.
I love
Bandai
Tekken.
Okay,
Bandai Namco should release Bloodborne.
they
too.
could. No,
They did.
Bloodborne was released by Sony. It's a
Well,
Sony.
Bandai Namco should convince Sony to release Bloodborne too. I know this. I love Bloodborne. Anyway, this is not about Bloodborne. This is about Nintendo.
But I will, since we're on the topic of Namco, can I don't even know if you guys care, but Tekken Season 2 update is so fucking bad.
I
What
don't
they
even know.
do?
Let me check the last time I played Tekken 8.
Why is it so bad?
Key charge
Toby?
doesn't do counter hit
Mightiness.
anymore. Key charge just does extra damage now. Like, what the fuck? Why would you change that?
Tekken 8 last played November 14th, 2024. It's been 5 months since I played Tekken 8.
Oh, we should have done the
I bought
podcast.
this
We should have
shit
talked
on-
about it last or next month, so it could have been 6 months.
I
Hey,
bought that
hold
shit on launch, and I mainly played it with Mr. Tumbling T here.
Hold on, let me check when I played Tekken last. Hold on, I gotta pull up.
Like,
I gotta pull up my thing. It says here, purchase for $69.99. Wow, that's expensive. I don't know if I'll do that. Type yes in the chat if you want me to spend $69.99 on Tekken 4.
Oh, did I
Yeah.
use my summon?
You're summoned,
Wow!
Sorry,
Someone said yes.
I'm playing PSO. We're
bruh.
podcasting.
Bro, just gaming.
I'm also
Dude,
a
I
gamer.
could be gaming right
This game
now.
has
Yeah,
taken
actually-
over my life.
Why don't we let the chat know? Why don't we let all our viewers at home know, like, you know, what we're doing while, you know, doing this podcast? Because obviously we're not sitting together in a room doing a podcast. We're doing...
I'm watching Patapon 2 gameplay.
Yo, it's peak, right? It's peak.
This shit's kind of gas.
Dude, I'm telling you. It was like, chaka chaka, patapon. I'm like, oh.
Bro just nutted on stream.
Our dear friend Alex, what are you doing right now?
Brain rotting.
That's
Oh,
fair.
yeah.
And I'm playing MLB The Show 25, now available for sale.
Oh man.
You can't advertise an LB this show. Of all the games we can advertise on our stream for no money, we're not getting paid for this. You cannot advertise MLB this show.
I can and I will because this game's actually like goated and good. Best sports video game out there. No way.
Fatal Fury, you know, had Ronaldo gameplay or whatever.
Oh yeah, Ronaldo. See.
Ronaldinho soccer.
I can't believe he speaks Japanese.
John Ronaldo when he says I am Japanese.
Look, okay,
I'm
Street
Jack
Fighter
the
has to
Killer.
counter this
I'm
with their
Jack the
own
Killer.
celebrity fighter. Like who should they add in Street Fighter as a
John Cena, baby.
They should add
Yes!
John Cena.
They should add The Rock, but like specifically his version from that one movie he made where he was like pretending to be young.
what?
The movie he made about his life, and he's like, "Yeah, guys, this was me in college." They should add that
What?
guy.
Oh, that's not a movie. That's a show. That's a show.
Is it?
Young Rock?
Yeah.
I don't think that's what it's called.
Is it? Because to be honest, I only watch it on TikTok because I don't have
It's a
the
show.
attention span otherwise. Okay, true. Wow, I'm like batting 1,000
Yeah,
tonight.
Young
you know?
Rock. Not to be confused with the movie that I think Colin Kaepernick had a movie about his life.
That one actually is a good movie, kinda.
No,
That's
yeah,
pretty decent.
Young Rock. The one where he, for some reason, in the future is a president and is telling the story about his life. Yeah, it's I don't know.
You know, I thought for a second Tori was gonna say from that one movie you played, Black Adam.
Black Adam.
I shut up. Damn, I missed that joke opportunity. My comedy
Yeah,
senses.
honestly, I thought that was coming too. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, I chose the out of left field one. Sorry, you know.
Unexpected.
Unexpected. Just like me, I'm unexpected. I'm so cool.
Quirky.
Do we have anything else to say about the Nintendo Direct? I feel like I'm derailing these conversations like even worse and
No,
worse.
it's fine. This is what people sign up for when they tune into
Yeah.
the Tumbling Tea podcast. Or the Five Guys
Tumbling
podcast. I don't own this
Tea.
podcast. It's the Five Guys podcast.
Quirky Questions podcast.
Quirky. Oh yeah, it's called Quirky Questions. I don't even know the name of my own podcast.
Yeah.
You don't even ask quirky questions. We just talk about stuff. You know,
Okay,
just-
okay.
we
Here's
also-
a quirky question. What if what if Samus just fucking lobotomized you with her psychic powers? What would you do?
Nothing.
Well, what can I
I'm
do?
Fucking lobotomized. I can't do shit.
Okay. What
Yeah,
if,
what
what
are
if
we-
it's 2028? Everyone has a neural link, and then Samus just fucking puts like feet fetish porn in your neural link, and then you just fucking you just like you just hear voices
What
telling.
are you talking about?
If you want this stream to be monetized, like
Hey, you know.
it's
What
not
are you
yet,
talking
okay?
about? You're not making any sense.
I think it'd be epic.
That word
What
isn't
is it?
even in the Bible. What are you? Oh my gosh.
What is this man yapping about? What is he yapping
What
about?
is he saying?
What is he saying?
Oh boy. It's Tumbling Tea and his quirky question.
Yeah. Okay. Here's a Tumbling Tea quirky question for everyone in chat. So
Yeah, for everyone in chat.
for everyone
Amen.
for everyone.
Everyone, yeah.
What's our stance on what's our stance on what's our stance?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's our
On
stance
the
on
LeBron
the
and
on
Steph
LeBron?
Avery beef.
LeBron, the goat.
He's a
Look,
Hmm.
guys, I think LeBron is onto something. You know, he was like, it's a little conspiracy that Cleveland got to pick, but like maybe other ones weren't like that. What he's saying there is the San Antonio Spurs will somehow luck into the first and second pick this year and draft both Cooper Flagg and Dylan Harper, and the NBA will be over. Thank you very much.
Actually, wait, that is technically possible. Yeah, they get their own pick there, and they get the Falcon or not
The
the
Hawks.
Hawks.
Yeah.
The Hawk Tuas.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Dude, thinking about
God.
that fucking Twitter, just like the Atlanta Hawks, it's just the anime girls.
I don't even know what you're talking about, man.
Yeah, I don't follow Twitter. I'm not
Oh,
on Twitter.com.
No, it's good that you're not. That shit like genuinely makes me want to fucking die.
Yeah.
In Minecraft, I don't condone
I-
suicide or, you know.
Yeah. Actually, we're very honestly, it is March, so I believe March is not well, it is National Women's Month, but I also
Shout
believe
out.
it
It's
was,
March Madness.
I also believe it was I don't know if it was March, but I'm pretty sure March is like National Suicide Awareness Month or something. I don't
Is
know
it now?
necessarily. But if it's not, I think we should still be aware and like, you know, if you are having an issue out there, please contact your local help with people or find a friend. Just find someone to talk to. Your life is worth more than anything. This is a
Yes.
very serious
Like-
stance, so no one make a joke please right now. Thank you very much.
Yeah, honestly, genuinely.
yeah.
Yeah, and we are
Please,
gonna
please,
steadily segue out of this moment.
Yeah.
So how about
LeBron.
LeBron?
Yeah, you can't be suicidal if you have LeBron.
I mean, it's not really
Music.
LeBron that's been starting shit, but Stephen A. Like, I
Wait.
used to respect. Actually, no, I'm lying. I never respected Stephen A. I just thought he was funny. But like,
I agree.
he's been saying like after LeBron came up to talk to him after Stephen A. said shit about Bronny. Now Stephen A. is like, oh, I would have swung on him. Like, I'm sorry, man. Aren't you like? How tall is Stephen A? He's not.
Yeah, he's not tall.
So I am not like even if I'm NFL linebacker size, I'm not swinging on LeBron. Man, 6'8", like 260. He'll just
Yeah,
fucking
you have to be like a fucking MMA fighter to even consider swinging on LeBron.
like
Like I'm sorry. Like I kind of like Stephen A, but who does he think he is?
yeah. I mean, Stephen A. clearly like. I mean, it's all a bit for him. Let's be real, because like none of it's like serious. I mean, it's
Yeah.
serious,
Yeah.
but it's not. It's all like a
just
bit.
yeah.
It's all like he's. I mean, it's what LeBron said on the thing where it's like he got all his sound cues, his clips, and has been nothing but talking about it ever since. And it's like that's exactly what he wants. You know, he doesn't really care. And that's why I think LeBron did it, because like LeBron did it from a father's standpoint, and he even said that. And you know, you can call me a Glazer, you can call me a LeBron lover, you can call me a Jordan hater or whatever. I don't really care. You know, if someone's in the league and they're able to score 17 points a night, and you're talking shit about them as a person and about how their father is, I think that's just like not right. Like I think
Yeah.
that's just normal. That's just a normal stance, and it's like Stephen A has like a right to criticize Ronnie for like being bad if he wanted to, but like talking about LeBron as a father and like Ronnie as a person is like so weird,
Mm-hmm.
especially when like he's a child. It's his rookie season and he hasn't done anything. If anything, Ronnie's story is like actually kind of crazy because like you know he nearly died a year ago.
Yeah, don't
And
forget
he's
about
playing
that.
in the
Yeah.
NBA. Like so that's impressive. That's way more impressive than like you know going on TV and yapping about you know
Yeah,
how
just
much you love.
having goat debates on TV every day and saying that I don't think these people can do this or this person can't do that. Like Stephen A, you're not saying much. You're just hating on television. You're getting paid to hate. Like, come on, man.
It's like it's basically pulling Skip Bayless's card like a while back where like he just like hated on LeBron whenever, and it gets clicks. Obviously, it gets conversation going. You know, most people like will watch or listen to that, even if it is stupid. And you know, it's funny because LeBron didn't even swing at him or anything. And if anything, LeBron like did the most sensible thing. I mean, he didn't do it with a camera in his face, but he just walked up to him and like got in his face and was like, "Hey, man, talk this out with me if you want to."
Yeah. Like
Like,
straight up, man to man, just being like, hey,
Yeah, like don't make it.
I don't like the
Don't
way you're
publicize
talking.
it either. Just like keep it
Yeah.
behind closed doors.
Like no microphones, no nothing. Just straight up, just being like, hey, man, I don't like what you're saying. You know, come on.
and
That's
it's
a very
funny.
reasonable response.
And it's funny because Stephen A. said that, like, I think Stephen A. said in his response that he wasn't going to talk about it, but then LeBron said something, so he's going to talk about it now. And I think that's, like, really funny because it's like, you know, you were going to talk about it. There's no way he's not going to do that. I mean, he's going to make money off of it no matter what. And it's going to be a conversation. It's just, like, weird because, like, again, it should have been like, hey, you talked about my son. I don't appreciate that. You need to stop that, okay? Okay? And, like, if that video was pulled, that video should have been Stephen A. getting up on air and being like, listen, I'm gonna be real with you. I messed up. I said something I wasn't supposed to say. He talked to me as a father. I treat him as a father, and I'll treat him and Bronny as ball players, not as father and son. And that's the end of that conversation. He's not doing that because he wants money or more time or more of a story, but like, it makes no sense to me. There's literally no point to actually being upset about it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to talk on how the NBA media just kind of sucks?
Yeah,
like
it's
it's
so negative. There's like never any
It's so bad.
positivity about like this is your fucking sport. Like, come on, you guys gotta.
I actually want to extend this conversation to sports in a general because like genuinely like sports media is genuinely awful at this current point. Everything is like so negative and so like just not good because like it's not just an NBA thing. It's highlighted in the NBA, but it's in the NFL, it's in the NHL, it's in the MLB. It's just like everything has to be like I understand like it's fun to compare things and it's like talk about things, but everything is a comparison. Everything is, you know, this player is not this player, so they're bad. This player did not have the season like this player, so they're bad. This player had a bad season. This player, this player, this player. It's like everything, and I understand why. It's like that's their job. But like, you know, I've watched some really interesting videos from like YouTubers who are like, you know, just small independent people and like they'll just talk about like stats and statistics and like go on about players and stuff like that. And it's just like general like normal stuff.
Mhm.
And it's some of the best content I'll watch because it's like not really hating. Like it talks about players who are bad. Like I was watching a video a while back of like talking about like the worst statistical baseball players according to WAR. And even in that video, like when they were talking about that, they were talking about like the good things those players were doing
Mhm.
and was like just talking about like the weird situations that happened and all this stuff. It felt informative and interesting whilst not being like just like a takedown of like, oh well, KD put up 2 points on 3 of 18 shooting. Wow, KD is really not the GOAT anymore, guys. or KD cannot be put in this conversation. And it's not fun because like it takes the point. If the GOAT debate's supposed to be fun, it's supposed to be like, hey, this player is so legendary. Does he compare to other legends? It shouldn't
like,
be.
this guy's great. That guy's great. You know,
It shouldn't be. Well, I'm a LeBron glazer, so I love LeBron. But no, Jordan guys, 6 rings, haha, 4 and 6, LLLL. Like what? Like it makes no gosh dang sense because like genuinely, all it would take is for both of them to just be like, yeah, they're both really, really good players.
Mm-hmm.
And I can understand you want to have a conversation about it, but like, you know, some people just like will not hear anything. Like I love it because I think the GOAT debate in basketball is the perfect example. People hear 6-0, and that's their only argument, and they will die on that argument hill, no matter what. And it's like, okay, but like, you know, Robert Horry's like 7-1, and I know we had that conversation last time, where like, there's other players who have insane records.
Yeah.
Do we put them in GOAT debates?
Like Chamberlain, of course.
Yeah, like why would
Bill Russell's the GOAT. He has the most rings.
Like it genuinely makes no sense because it's like your debates are like becoming these like insane things. Like I don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand it, and it just kind of shows there's a lack of things to talk about, and there's a lack of like stuff to. And it shows.
That's the thing. There isn't a lack of things to talk about though. Like
there isn't.
And always in every sport, in any sport, there's always like every sport in America has at least 30 teams in the league. You could talk about any one of those teams, but they always want to talk about, you know, for the NFL, it's the Chiefs. For the NBA, it's the Lakers. You know,
it's the one that like gets the most media buzz. Of course, there's always that big name
whatever team they wanted. Yeah, the big name teams. They just want to keep talking about it, and it's like, come on,
like even with a star players, like Giannis, you don't really hear much about the Bucks. Even when someone like
he has over 20,000 points. Isn't he like top 20 something in scoring?
He's very high.
He's very high. He's all the way up there, and they don't care because they like. I mean, they'll hate on LeBron, but they just want to keep talking about LeBron.
Yeah,
I'll put a good example to use. There's a player in the NBA that has been getting a lot of interesting media buzz.
Top 50, I was like,
and I'm gonna say right now, this might sound crazy. They're getting media buzz because they want to kind of turn that conversation into like a LeBron-esque conversation about this player. But genuinely, like I've seen how people talk about it's Shea. And Shea genuinely, to me, represents everything that's wrong with both the current sport of basketball and sports media as a whole. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is a good ball player. That's not a bad statement to say. He is talented. He can do a lot. But the way the media portrays him is as an unstoppable, immovable force that is genuinely better than any other player on the court. And that is frankly untrue. There is a lot of guys in the league that are more physically gifted, more like mentally gifted than Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Right.
And it highlights the hardest point is because the main way Shea gets points, whether you want to say it or not, is he gets calls from the refs. Now, you can pull up a statistic somewhere. I'm sure I'd get quote checked on this about how Shea actually doesn't receive as many fouls as X person. I see this often used with Mahomes and all that stuff. But that's not the point. The point is when it matters most, where is Shea Gilgeous-Alexander? On the line shooting free throws. Because that's the point. And that's the issue with the NBA, and that's the issue with the currency of sports media. Shea represents this idea of like gaming the system to get by while also receiving all the love and praise for doing something that's genuinely not as impressive as it should be. Listen, scoring points in the NBA isn't easy. It isn't hard either. I mean, you've heard all the European guys say it. Jokic is averaging a near triple-double right now. We've never seen the type of stat lines Jokic is putting up right now. Do you hear them talk about Jokic much? Do you hear them care about that? And that's the issue I have, is Shea, for as good as he is putting up 30.5 rebound, 5 assist game. Oh, that sounds like someone else I've heard of. Oh, Kobe Bryant. Oh, Michael Jordan. Oh, Scottie Pippen. Oh, I could throw like 30, 40 people in there for this. And that's the thing I hate about that is That's valuable, but not that valuable. Jokic is averaging like a 25, 10, and 10 triple-double. That's insane. When Westbrook did that, that was all anyone talked about. Jokic has done this for 3 years now, and no one cares. And it's wild to me because it's like, it's clearly because the Thunder are a young, exciting team. They see the opportunity and they want to push it. But you can even see the NBA is rejecting it because fans already know. You know, that Pistons game was a great example the other week. When they got all those calls in the last minute and Cade got ejected, people were pissed because that's awful. No game should be left up to that. Like,
Yeah.
let the people play. You can call fouls when you're supposed to. It's the same reason Mahomes gets criticized. Because what you're doing at that point is you're taking it out of the player's hands and saying, no, you get an opportunity to do this, but you don't. And it's so obvious. You know? And this is only a problem in those two sports because you don't see it in hockey and you don't see it in baseball because simply like that doesn't happen. I mean, I think of this all the time. For all the bad calls I've seen in baseball, I have never seen a game actually come down to a single last-second strike that was way outside the zone. I can't think of one that actually mattered. Never seen that because they know at least. At the very least, give the opportunity for the players. I mean, I don't like the foul shouldn't be called within the last minute rule, but like honestly, they should be real fouls if they're gonna be, not this tit for tat stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They get so finicky about calls sometimes, and it's never in the right time. Like, sure, I get it. You got to make these calls, but sometimes you're just like, do you want the game to be played? Do you want people to watch the game and have fun watching the game? Do you want people to talk about the game? Like, it doesn't seem like you really want to, and it doesn't seem like the media wants to either. Like, they're just not.
It's get whatever you can. It's get headlines. It's get clicks. It's get tabloids. It's
it's all about getting people invested in the game right now,
at the end of the
right
day,
at
that's
this
always what
very
it is.
moment, but never like creating fans about people, never creating people that want to watch a game in like a year. You know, 'Cause they don't really care about the up and coming stars. You know, like no one really cares that, oh, this guy's the rookie of the year, this guy's coming up, this guy's doing this guy's doing that. Like no, they don't care about the rising teams, new stars. They just want the people to love the people who are already there.
Yeah.
The Lakers, the Chiefs, the Yankees, whoever that is in hockey. I don't fuck with hockey. I'm sorry. But,
and I go ahead. Sorry, I apologize.
no, it's just that they just like I get, marketing a new star is hard. Marketing a new team, a new franchise, whatever. That's not easy. But you got to try at least. You can't just go out there and just say, I don't know, we ran like a 30-minute segment on LeBron again, and for some reason people didn't want to watch it.
I will put it in a very fun and simple way, actually. Do you know what? So all the leagues currently have had viewership issues, but do you know what league has been on a consistent increase recently and is setting record numbers that they've never set before? The MLB.
The MLB, really?
Yes, the MLB is up to viewership numbers we have never seen before. They are currently the highest watched sports league in the world. And the reason for that is the MLB, through a lot of things, has been pushing to change the game to make it more not only watchable, but better. And these are things that people don't like within the league. I mean, I think of the pitch clock. I think of, the batter changing rules, the pitcher changing rules, the different stuff they've made addition to, the changes in ballparks. There's a lot of nit for dick stuff. That's why I'm being kind of vague about it because a lot of it is hard to understand if you don't understand baseball. But genuinely, the MLB is more interesting to watch now because it's higher paced, higher action, and they understand that they're doing that without actively trying to take it out of the people's hands, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I get where you're coming from. Yeah,
they're not. There's no fouls called or anything. Yes, strikes are called and stuff like that, but they're working on ways to make it. Hey, this is the best possible thing you can watch, the best possible thing you can do. Let's put it out there and let's let these people have fun. Let's make it a fun game. Let's make it competitive. And I'll put it like this: last year in the MLB, there is 12 teams that make the playoffs in the MLB. the MLB does not have a salary cap. Would you like to know how many of the top 10 teams, like in terms of salary cap, made the playoffs last year? I just want you to take a guess.
I'm gonna say like, because I know the salary cap in the MLB is like real. Well, I mean, it's non-existent. A lot of teams are really low. How many top 10 teams made the playoffs?
Top 10 teams.
I think I want to say it's pretty. I want to say like half of them made it, like 5.
4.
4. Damn.
4 of the,
I was gonna
yeah.
guess 4. Damn.
Do you want to know how many bottom 10 teams made it?
I know like the Orioles are really low, and I know I think they made it. I might be wrong. I don't watch baseball, but I think like
No, they did.
okay, I was right on 1. I'll say like 3 bottom 10 teams made it.
4.
4.
4 from the top and 4 from the bottom made it, and 4 from like that middle section. That's amazing. That is insane.
That's actually impressive.
That is a sport where you don't need a high payroll. If anything, there's more of a talk about a salary floor than there is a cap in baseball because teams will not spend money. That's one of the reasons you see that salary so low. But it is purely a thing where, and that's entertaining. People love underdogs. They love underdogs.
Yeah.
I want you to be honest with me. What was the last underdog team to perform well in the NBA? Because I can only think of one.
Like, are we talking in terms of like championships?
I'm talking in terms of a championship.
I don't even know. Like, scrolling to my page on list of NBA champions. It's like Celtics were high, Nuggets were high, the Warriors were high, the Bucks were high. And what's the worst team that won a championship most recently? I don't even know.
My say now, I don't know for sure because I don't remember exactly what seed they were. They were not a 1 seed. The Mavericks in 2011. That was the last time we saw a team genuinely be an underdog and win. And
I mean, they were still 3rd in their conference.
Oh, they're still pretty good, but that's the lowest seed we've had in a while. We have not had like a 7 or 8 seed win in like years or ever potentially.
Yeah, actually, I'm scrolling back. Like the last team to win that wasn't at least the 3rd seed in their conference. Yeah, it was the Rockets in 1995.
That's insane.
Every team that's won the championship has been top 3 in their conference.
It kind of defeats the point of your playoffs. But like for example, I'll be honest with you, the 2023 now the 2024 World Series is not an example of this. Do you know who the 2023 World Series was? Would anyone like to
It was Rangers. I don't remember who the other team was. I know the Rangers were there.
The Arizona Diamondbacks. Would you like to know
the Diamondbacks were there? God damn it!
Would you like to know the seeds of both of those teams?
I know the Diamondbacks were low. I have no clue where the Rangers were.
The Rangers were the 5 seed, and the Diamondbacks were the 6 seed. And keep in mind, the 6 is the lowest you could be. That is unheard of. I mean, last year's championship series saw a 4 seeds and a 3 seed make it, or no, a 4 seed and a 5 seed. Now they didn't win because they lost to both the 1 seeds, but it's very rare in baseball. I mean, baseball hasn't had a repeat champion since 2000.
Really? It's been that long?
It's been that long. They have not had a repeat champion since 2000. Every year has been a different team. It is insane. And it shows. It shows in the positivity of the. I know I'm ranting, and I know I'm saying a lot about baseball's positives here. There is negatives about baseball. Don't get me wrong, but they're understanding that they needed some to change. They were having issues, and guess what? They did the work. The NBA needs to listen.
Yeah, like I won't lie. Like about baseball, like the pitch clock was great. Like I did not care about base. Like I'm not gonna lie, I didn't care about baseball before. I don't care about baseball now. The pitch clock makes baseball bearable.
Oh, it's
the pitch
awesome.
makes it so much better. Like, because you
It's
can be
insane.
there and you can be in the first inning for so fucking long.
Yeah.
But now with the pitch clock, like the first inning can end, and you could be like, "Wow, I'm still awake to watch the game."
Another small thing that I don't think people talk about: baseball also shortened their ad breaks between innings, which is
Yeah, the
actually
NFL is
harmful.
not doing that.
Which is actually harmful to the sport. But they realize, I mean, to be fair, baseball's fine with it. I mean, they play 162 goddamn games. You know, they have TV deals for all of them. They're not hurting any money for that. But they realized they could shave off this thing and not lose money. That's
Yeah.
insane. That's understanding. And the NBA needs to learn this too. I mean, God forsake, the MLB All-Star game used to be a actual game that mattered. In 2019, they switched it to a non-matter game. And the MLB All-Star event is still probably the most viewed All-Star event in sports behind the most recent hockey one, which was the World Cup thing, which actually kind of mattered. That's insane. And the reason for that is players still try. Like, they genuinely do. Like, again, a lot of it is you get 1 to 2 at bats. Pitchers pitch 1 to 2 innings. It doesn't matter. You're not going to get hurt. You're not going to get hurt, and it's cool to put on a show, and people love it.
Yeah.
I don't know what the NBA needs to do. I've been thinking about that for a long time. I know this is a question asked a lot, because the 3 problem is out of control, but I also don't think it's unbearable. I think there needs to be a push to play more defense. There needs to be a push to make games matter, make things competitive. Because at the end of the day, these teams just don't care. And honestly, it might have to be the fines things. I mean, I love. Listen, as a kid, I used to do this. I have it a lot, but in baseball, it's really rare that you'll see people rest for 3 to 4 games in a row.
Mm-hmm.
And they play a 162 game schedule. That's a grueling ass schedule. But in basketball, you see people rest randomly on random nights.
Yeah.
And that's horrible for the sport.
They literally play half the games that they do in the MLB.
It's insane because it's I don't know what the difference is, because baseball is a very physically demanding sport. I'm not saying it's as physical as baseball or as a football or basketball. But it's still very physically demanding. And I know they tried it with the 65 game minimum to receive rewards and stuff like that. But for people who aren't going to care either way, why would they put themselves to do that, right?
Right. Yeah.
I don't know. Basketball needs to reevaluate a lot of what it does, and it needs to really push itself forward, because at the current state it's not as interesting to watch. And there's moments it's interesting, there's times it's fun to watch. I always take this, I obviously I'm a Spurs fan, but I enjoy watching the Spurs because I like the way they play basketball. I like the way Wemby plays when he's there, and I think he's an interesting player to watch. I feel the same way about Ant.
Mm-hmm.
But the NBA does not highlight those type of things. They're like, no, we need to push this Thunder team that plays in probably the most generic, boring way possible. Or, God for flippin' bib, the Celtics, who are just the 3 shot chuckers in the world. I know they say Curry's a shot chucker. The fucking Celtics just shot chuck all the time. I think I saw a stat line that the Celtics attempted 68 threes in a game once.
Holy shit.
And I'm like, yeah, that's the issue right there. And it works. They win.
Yeah. I saw the stat from the Celtics from last year. I believe they had the most 3 points attempted by a team in a season last year. Just straight up. More than the 2022 Warriors, who had a lot with Steph, Clay, and I forget what the next most guy was, Andrew Wiggins. They had a lot. And most leagues just aren't doing enough to actually make people give a shit about the game. The Pro Bowl in the NFL it's a joke now. No one gives a shit. Players don't care. Fans don't care. It means nothing. You have players will constantly deny their acceptance to the Pro Bowl, and then you'll have Tyler Huntley in the Pro Bowl. You will have the or not Mac Jones. You have Drake May in the Pro Bowl. Like, I like
Yeah,
Drake May. Don't get me wrong, but he's not Pro Bowl material.
no, literally. He had
The
a
Pro Bowl means nothing anymore, and
yeah.
it's hard to say like, oh, players need to do this or league needs to do that, because like it's, you need people to give a shit. First of all, you need it to matter, and it doesn't matter. There's no reason for a player to care if they get selected into the Pro Bowl, because if you're in the playoffs, you just deny it because you're gonna, you have a more important game to play. If you're in the Super Bowl, you obviously deny it because you have that to play. And there's no reason to play it if you're just not going to do anything else in the league. Like your season's over. You lost in the
Mhm.
playoffs. There's no reason for you to be in the Pro Bowl. It's the NFL needs to change. The NBA needs to change. And for what it sounds like, the MLB has actually changed. So props to them
That's
for giving
that's
a
the
shit.
thing. That's the thing. It's possible. The MLB was having a terrible viewership issue. They were dropping numbers in like the 38% per year. And then all of a sudden they've been gaining like 20 to 40% per year. The MLB World Series is still, yes, the Super Bowl is the single most watched event. The MLB World Series is the single most watched event in the world besides the World Cup. That's insane. That's unheard of. And it's insane because, you know, baseball's supposed to be dead. It's supposed to, like, not be a thing that people care about. But, like, it is more popular than the average NFL playoffs experience. And that's the most
Right.
popular sport in the world. No, I know there's more games. I get it. But, like, this is not a big thing about that. I don't know. I think the sports leagues really need to reevaluate themselves. They've been coasting for far too long on, like, we have support from people will come watch our stuff. They really need to, like, reevaluate.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Sorry for talking about the MLB. I love the MLB so much, guys. And did you know what time it is? It's opening day, baby. Let's
Let's
go.
go.
Yeah.
Does anyone have any World Series predictions without
Mets
knowing
all the way,
anything?
baby.
Mets all the way. Wow, that's
No,
insane.
I'm not
That's
a
a
Mets
big.
fan. That was just the first thing that came to mind.
That's funny. Juan
Um,
Soto takes him to the promised land.
I don't know. I'm playing fantasy baseball because a friend was like, "Hey, you want to play it?" And I was like, "Sure, man. I don't really care."
Damn. Do they
Um,
have extra applications, like late applications? Lol. I'm just kidding.
no. I mean, the best part about the league is that I think literally half of the league does not watch baseball. So you
Damn.
have people that watch baseball and people who don't give a shit about baseball just filling up the whole league, and it's hilarious. Hey, but I got Aaron
Damn.
Judge, so I'll be doing good.
Hey, he hit 3 home runs today, so that's impressive.
Yeah, he hit 3 home runs against the guy I have on my bench who was a pitcher for all of those. So he has
Yeah,
negative 21 points. Don't play
Mr.
fantasy baseball. This
Cortez.
shit sucks.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I love baseball, so I know a
Baseball is a
lot.
good sport. Fantasy baseball? I don't know.
Fantasy everything is really hard.
Yeah.
Speaking of baseball, I wanted to give our viewers an awesome, super cool thing. So my Cubbies, I'm a Cubs fan for anyone that doesn't know. Played today, and they played the Diamondbacks, and two of my favorite Cubs players hit home runs. So we're gonna watch live reactions of them because I haven't seen these yet. So I'm gonna watch them go. All right,
Nice,
first one is
man.
Matt Shaw, who's a rookie. I love him. All right, let's see. Oh man, that ball's crushed! Yo, that ball is absolutely destroyed. Oh shit, that thing was crushed. That was probably like a 380 bomb. That's pretty impressive. Why is there an edit on that video? I hate that. All right, I'm gonna watch the other one right now. The other one is Kyle Tucker, who was traded to the Cubs this year. So that one actually was hit a mile. Jeez, that's insane. Wow. Wow, those are really cool. Baseball is awesome, y'all. You should watch baseball.
Wow, I love baseball. I will watch baseball every day.
I love
Wow, baseball is so based.
Yo.
I love baseball. Go
Baseball.
Cubs, go! As I say, 'cause I'm a Cubs fan. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, Toby,
Yeah.
I just
You okay?
you remember. I'm not okay. I'm never okay. I'm a Cubs fan. I can't be okay. You remember though? Do you remember back in Valentine's Day
Oh
our
yeah,
conversation
the
we had?
last episode. Yeah. So we actually recorded a podcast, but because of my lazy ass, I never uploaded it. So I can pull it up right now. Just give me a second. Let me find it. Okay. There it is. Let's see. February 14, 2025. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna play it right now. There we go.
He's reviewing the footage.
Hey guys, welcome. We're back with a new podcast and Valentine's. Let's go.
You know what Valentine's Day reminds me of?
Yeah.
All the amazing ships in the world. I love ships so much. Uh,
I too love watercrafts.
Yeah.
I love ships in the
We
water.
love ships.
oh man, I love ships. Alex, do you have any ships you like really like?
That I don't like personally. I'm not a big fan of the Titanic. Pretty
Fucking
terrible.
Titanic, dog.
Pretty terrible durability.
Controversial right there.
Bad ship.
That's
Yeah.
insane. That's crazy. It did sink though, so it is a pretty bad ship.
Yeah. So much for unsinkable. Am I right?
That's what I'm saying.
No. Speaking of. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Apologies. No, go
No,
ahead.
you-
Go
you-
ahead.
you
We
go
can't
ahead.
both people try to segue at the same time.
Well, we're
It wasn't a double
we're not talking
segue.
about ships here. We love our ships.
Yeah, we love our ships. I like the Jolly Rogers. That's a pretty
Yeah.
good ship.
I was literally about to bring that one up. What the heck?
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
That's insane. Oh my god! Holy
We on
shit!
that One Piece wavelength.
One Piece. Oh yeah, One Piece.
One Piece. The One Piece is real.
One Piece is
More like
real.
One Piece.
I will say, the Jolly Roger isn't my favorite ship. There's a lot of really good ships. When I think of ships, I think of Kingdom Hearts. So like, you got that random ship that Sora sailed on in KH3 for the
Timeless River.
Yeah, damn, that's a pull right there. I forgot about the ship there. That's cool. Wow, you played Kingdom Hearts.
Oh man, I do love me some
Kingdom Hearts mentioned.
Kingdom
Hearts mentioned.
Well, obviously we have the gummy ship. Like,
Yeah,
can't forget about
the
that.
gummy
The
ship.
gummy ship. That's a great ship. I love that ship.
The rainbow ship from Mario 64. That's another classic right there.
Oh yeah,
I love that stage in Melee
another
too.
one.
That was such a good
Have I
stage.
mentioned the Mario 64 multiplayer mod before on here?
I don't think so.
I don't think I have. I don't know.
No,
I
do
played that with
tell.
a friend. That was the first time I ever played Mario 64. I'm not gonna lie, the game's pretty good. I wasn't thinking that old ass 3D platformer was actually gonna be good, but it's good. It holds up. The camera fucking sucks, but the rest of the game holds up. I'm not gonna lie.
I think
you
I
say
should be with your friend.
Did you say a friend? Did you say a friend?
I
Like
have friends. Most don't believe it, but I do.
Call
like
it a friendship.
is it because it's Valentine's Day right now? Like, do you think like a special
I
friend?
think you might be a little late. I'm not gonna lie.
What do you mean? What do you mean? It's
This is a
Valentine's
recording right now. We are in February 25.
February
Not the
14th.
future.
Yeah, February 14th,
Yeah, what-
2025.
I'm
Are you
tweaking,
good?
The
dog.
Valentine's Day
Are
special.
you good? What day is it
I'm
for you?
tweaking, dog.
What day is it for you?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Hello?
I'm off the juice, bro. I'm off the juice.
What day is it for
I gotta
you?
put the cup down. I gotta put the
The
cup
shit
down.
juice.
Stop it. You gotta stop it, all right? Right now, you have to stop, all right? It's February 14th, 2025, all right? We're talking about ships. God damn, it's Valentine's Day. What else would we be doing? Jeez. Oh,
Yeah, so ships. Back to ships.
ships. Back to ships. Toby, I thought we said we vetted this guy about this.
I
Yeah,
apologize.
yeah,
for
honestly.
I'll apologize for derailing the conversation. My fault.
No,
So
it's okay. It's
so the
fine.
Poseidon. Anyone see that movie? That was pretty good.
Uh,
Oh wait, it was based on
I've
a
seen
book,
Percy
right?
Jackson. I've seen Percy Jackson. Is that like what we're talking
No,
about?
no. The Poseidon ship. You know, beyond the Poseidon Adventure.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I know what you're talking about now.
That was a pretty
I think
good
of
ship.
warship.
Ooh,
You ever think of like
warships.
warships?
A World of Warships.
Yeah, like warship. Yeah, no, just like warships.
Battleship. That was an awful movie.
We're not sponsored yet.
Come on,
the
Hasbro.
like the what is it? What's it called? Like the Santa Maria? Wasn't that a warship, or was that like something with Columbus?
That was a Columbus ship. Yeah.
Columbus. He sailed that ocean blue, or at least we were told he did.
Yeah,
Right.
what
Or
what
something
what about
like
haunted ships? You know,
haunted ship. Oh, like the ghost ship.
Yeah, like the
Hey, that
ghost
reminds
ships.
me.
A Flying Dutchman.
About a week ago, because it's February 14th. About a week ago, I went to like this really weird museum, and I saw a ghost ship in there. It was pretty cool.
Whoa.
That museum sucked, but like it was a pretty cool ghost ship, you know. So the ghost ship mentioned.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really cool. It was a fake ghost ship, but it was like based on real ghost ships. It said something along the lines of like, "This is what a ghost ship would look like, bro. Pretty chill, pretty cool." You know, I feel that though. Like, you know, we've never seen a ghost ship. Why? Because they're ghosts. Duh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Wait, is the ship a ghost too? Like it's like invisible?
Well, that's the thing.
How can a ship die?
Well, yeah, because like there's a ship graveyard, but if there's like a ship graveyard at the bottom of the ocean, does like the ship graveyard like technically cause the spirit of the ghost to be above it, or do you like go back to the place where you wrecked? Because like ship graveyards can be different from like where you wrecked, because you could have wrecked like miles back, like where the Titanic lays. That's like pretty far away from like where the Titanic actually hit the iceberg. So like, was the iceberg the issue because like the ship technically died there, or is it like where it lays today?
Hmm.
Well, this is making me
This
think,
is a
man.
bit complicated. I didn't realize that the ship graveyard
I
meta was
missed
this
something.
intense.
I missed something.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
I think that was a
missed
pretty normal
something.
conversation. I think that was a pretty normal like conversation, like in terms of like understanding how ghost ships work. You know, I just like
Yeah.
talking about ships. You know,
The Theseus ship is a pretty interesting theory, you know? Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah, that was in the like WandaVision episode. They were like, Theseus shit.
I was like, what division?
WandaVision.
Huh.
Yeah, I love the Red Line ship from Maker. I love that old guy, you know?
yeah.
The red boat. Well, that's not really a ship, but the pirate ship, you know, that there was in Wind Waker. Yeah. Classic.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I can't
Treasure
believe I
ship?
forgot about the Assassin's Creed Black Flag pirate ship. Oh my
Oh,
god.
yeah. That's
Oh.
another
I'm
classic
so sorry.
ship.
I apologize. I'm out of it today. You know, it's just been
Yeah.
a rough Valentine's Day weekend. So
know-
like I just really struggle right now. I just
We keep talking about like ships, like boats and ships, but what about we talk about the gummy ship, but let's talk more about spaceships. You know, like, let's talk about some NASA.
Oh yeah! I love spaceships like the ISS. Yo, that shit's really good. Elon's gonna be launching something called Starlink soon. I don't know if that's a ship. We'll probably
Okay,
fly.
here it's.
What's wrong there?
Yeah,
Like
The Starlink came out in like 2021.
I don't know. I'm not calling. I think it's something that goes into space. I don't know. I just know it went up there. All right. I don't really care that much. All right. We're just talking about spaceships here. All right. Okay. That's all I'm caring about right now. Space. You have a spaceship you want to talk about? Like you like spaceships? You're like
Oh
guy from the
man,
Lego movie. Who's like
the Lego
spaceship?
spaceship,
Honestly,
from the
I
Lego
think
movie.
spaceships are fine.
They're epic.
I'm abnormal about spaceships.
You're not like Benny from the Lego movie.
No, I'm not. I'm not Charlie Day. I wish I was,
Oh.
but I'm
Oh,
not
he
Charlie.
was voiced by Charlie Day.
Epic.
Forgot
Luigi?
he voiced Luigi.
Mama Luigi.
God damn it. You know what? I want to derail this for a second because Toby, you told me I could come on here and talk about relationships on this February 14th, all right?
What do you
But you
mean?
don't care enough to let me talk about it.
No.
You're like, no, it needs to be ships. It needs to be ships.
We love our ships here.
Yeah, I want to talk about relationships, but you were like, no, you need to talk about ships. And I'm like, that's not my bit. I'd rather talk about relationships.
Sorry, Tori, but I think that ship sailed. Ha.
Oh.
I know where you live, and I will find you.
No! Don't tell them. Don't tell them where I live on February 14, 2025.
You told me I could. You told me I could talk about my relationships that I like love and like ships I think are awesome and cool. But now you're not letting me because we need to talk about ships. We need to talk about spaceships and pirate ships and all these other kinds of ships. So are we going to give the viewers what we want, or is this going to become a fight, and then they're going to find out later on down the line, maybe in the future, that this video had to be scrapped because we were arguing with each other?
No, we're not scrapping this. No, this is a good thing. They love the beef. You know, this is what they want. They want Tori X Toby.
X Toby. Oh, yeah, Toby, I'm a lesbian. I'm sorry.
Oh no. Okay, that's it. We're scrapping the episode. So what everyone think of the Valentine's Day special?
I kind of forgot about that for a while. That was a whole thing I forgot about.
Yeah, you know, we have our differences, but it all works out. We're all friends here.
Yeah, we all love each other. I'm still mad at you for that, Toby.
I'm sorry.
I guess the real ships were the friends we made along the way.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Damn. Criddle, what was that whole bit about, like, you, like, time traveling in that?
Like, what are we talking about?
I forgot about it.
I'm on some shit. February 14th was a strange time for me, I'm not gonna lie.
That was really cool, though. Like, are you, like, what was that, omniscient or something?
Omniscient.
I don't know. I just be up to some shit, man. I can't lie. I don't know what was happening. I don't know what is happening.
Hey, listen. Maybe
my life is a constant question mark, and I don't understand it anymore.
Well, what day is it right now for you? Just for
I don't know.
Well, for us,
put down the cup.
Yeah, put down the cup, little bro.
I can't put down the cup.
I can't put down the cup.
Yo, did you guys see fucking iShow Speed is now in like the Middle East now?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has a quick travel.
He was just in China like yesterday.
Yeah, he was a Shaolin monk yesterday, and now he's I don't know what he's up to anymore.
I showed Speed single-handedly fighting racism by himself. Congrats, I Show Speed. Good job.
Shout out iShow Speed, man. I've never watched a single one of your streams, but you're the realest man out there.
I mean, I watched his highlights.
Yeah, he could do a backflip. That's pretty epic.
Remember when he jumped over a car?
Yes.
Dude, did you not see when he jumped over Jason Tatum?
Wait, did he? Did he actually?
Yeah, no, wait, hold on. I will find the clip right now. He jumped over Jason Tatum.
I remember when he met real life Peter Griffin and real life Lois, and he did some flips.
But look at this clip right now. He jumps over Jason Tatum.
Or is this live reaction?
Watch it right now.
All right, I'm watching it right now.
Want to do a backflip?
He jumps out. He clears Jason Tatum.
I can't believe he did it. Right
Too
over.
easy.
Whoa.
Right over.
Tatum?
Messi, too easy.
No
I didn't
way.
do Tatum to get dunked on like that. That's insane. Jeez. Tatum got hit.
Oh my god, that's ridiculous.
I Show Speed's gonna watch himself. He's gonna get like sued by Jason Tatum's lawyer.
He needs to sign up for the Clippers, the Celtics.
The Celtics, yeah, they do need him.
Get him on a 10-day right now.
10-day.
Put him in the G League.
What?
Put him in the G League.
You're gonna put Speed on the G League?
Yeah, he has to start somewhere.
Yeah, and that somewhere's the NBA. It's like Mike, you know?
It's like Mike, you know? That's a movie poll right there.
Dude, I loved Like Mike as a kid.
Movies.
Movies.
Well, I was gonna say, speaking of movies, like if we didn't want to talk about Like Mike, we could talk about that like Avengers thing that happened or some shit. There's like
Man, who
apparently
cares?
How can you
there
say
was
that
chair.
when we have multiple people who are starring in that movie right now who are in this podcast?
Yeah,
my
I
gosh,
mean,
that's
did
right!
you not see the 2 hour and 35 minute mark? You see my name right there.
It was
Right
2
there.
hours and 30 minutes, Alex. I was watching.
Oh yeah. Go to that time.
Yeah,
I'm right there.
We have a celebrity on our
trust me.
hands.
We have a celebrity. This is pretty epic.
Yeah.
So, Alex, if you forgive me for asking, I gotta ask you some questions now. Like, what was it like getting able to film that like really awesome scene? Where you got to like show your chair that said you were there.
It's pretty cool. Robert Downey Jr. came up to me and he's like, you know what, Alex, I love cheeseburgers. Have one, and he gave me a Burger King cheeseburger, and it was pretty cool. Yeah.
That's pretty good. Was it the
Wow.
best Burger King cheeseburger you've ever had in your life?
No, it was awful.
Well, Tony used to eat cheeseburgers.
So theoretically, like if that cheeseburger was there to like, I don't know, like potentially save your life and stop you from doing drugs, would it like do that because it was so bad, or was it like one of those ones where it was like it was good enough so you still thought about doing drugs?
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
What a
like-
response.
No, yeah, because that's how Robert Downey Jr. was. You remember? He's like, hey, I had a bad Burger King cheeseburger, so like he's just paying it forward,
That's true. That's true.
keeping you on your toes, making you feel good. Did anything else happen during that live stream? I know it was like 5 hours long, and then I had my
No.
content creator Soups go on there and be like, "Man, people gotta work. They got
Yeah.
school. They got stuff." As I sit here and watch all 5 hours of this, but they got this, man. I feel them. As I have 5 hours to sit here and watch this. Streaming will never be funny sometimes. Like for those watching on the podcast, like we all have jobs, I came home from my job like 4 hours ago, and I was there when I got there at like 10 today. So,
Yeah.
we work here on the Quirky Questions podcast. We're really cool.
We're all
It's-
very cool people here.
It's true.
Yeah. Do we have nothing else to say about the Avengers Doomsday casting?
I mean,
at all?
what
I mean,
happened?
I don't care.
We got
Respectfully,
James
I do not
Marsden.
care.
We got
Respectfully, don't care.
James
Okay, but like,
Marsden.
Jesus Christ, like, how many people are in this movie? Like, how are they gonna film it?
It's like 50, I don't even know how many people they announced. It was like 20 something, 30 people, and none of the characters that they play have ever met. Like it's really like I honestly I don't know how they're gonna do this, and people are gonna watch it and be like, wow, that was a good movie.
Well, to be fair, they had to rewrite this because of fucking the Kang dynasty. So it's probably like, oh shit, we gotta clean this shit
no.
up. Gotta clean it up.
Well, then
Like,
just delay the movie. Like just straight up, just delay it. Like
Wait.
I get
Wait,
it. You want
wait,
your
wait.
money, but delay it.
Wait. Hold on. Did you just suggest that the multi-billion-dollar corporation, Walt Disney Company, delay a movie to make it better?
Yes,
You're freaking high. I don't know what else to tell you.
I
like-
might be high. I might be off the goblin gas. I don't know.
The only time Disney delays a movie is to kill it into the ground when they have an agenda and they want to get rid of the movie because they don't like it. Or, like what they did with Elio recently, where they like fucking delayed it 8 times just to release an entirely different movie. I'm not salty.
I'm sure
Might
you're
be
not.
salty.
It doesn't even look bad, but like genuinely the fact that like the movie that they like recently trailer they put out like completely showed an entirely different film just like blows my gosh dang mind. I'm like, what?
That's real.
What was the point of the other trailers? Like, did you just like not care? I don't get it.
They didn't care.
They never care.
We do not care.
It's okay, everyone. Remember, the peakest thing to ever peak in its entire peak life of the peak time will be out next weekend. So it's okay.
Wow.
Oh man. Chicken jockey.
Chicken jockey. Flint and steel.
Like your wingsuit.
This is an ender pearl.
This is a crafting table.
Yearn for the mines.
Guys, Minecraft's gonna be so big. Okay, I just want to know. I work at a movie theater, and I have people who are telling me this movie is not gonna do well, and they're not even like believing in it. And I don't think they understand like that this movie might actually make like $7 trillion. Like I'm fully convinced.
It will. Like all the parents that are gonna take their kids to the Minecraft movie.
Yeah.
It's not even just that. It has that support along with like general audiences of like people that think it's funny or like memey or cringy. Like it's literally like the perfect scenario because it's like it's got the Mario movie of like, oh, we'll just take our kids to go see it because it's a PG comedy, and then it's got like the dedicated fans, and then it's also got the this looks stupid, let's go see it movie like tagline.
Yeah.
This looks stupid. I'm not gonna watch it. Like I do not want to watch the Minecraft movie. I'm sorry.
I'm not watching that shit.
I am, so I'll let you all know how it is.
Okay.
I sentence you to one screening of the Minecraft movie.
You're welcome.
No, not like this.
No.
Not like this.
I'm also
Not my
gonna
sweets,
be
not my treats.
I'm gonna buy a chicken jockey to review on camera for y'all.
Chicken jockey.
Oh my gosh. Can't
That's not
wait
a good idea.
for Hero Brian to show up.
You were a hero, Brian.
You were a hero. Brian.
I'm thinking I like that name.
I can't wait for Jennifer Coolidge to have sex with Villager.
What?
Good for
Oh
her.
yeah.
Good for her.
Good for her. They do have pretty long noses and look pretty cool.
Good for her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Did I say something wrong?
So Minecraft movie.
Minecraft.
I'm mining.
What did I say something wrong? Y'all acted like I wasn't serious. What?
Good for
Huh?
you. Good for you.
Dude, I can't believe Steve is picking up the Tesseract, new
Steve,
trailer. It's,
I need
pretty
you to
serious, you know.
distract Doctor Doom.
Oh my god, this is gonna lead up to Avengers Doomsday. Oh my gosh.
You're actually so right.
Bravo, Disney. You did it again.
I don't know why, but that just reminded me of a time when I was talking to a coworker before Godzilla X Kong released, and we started going crazy about like how that movie would tie into every other movie made in existence. And we referenced the Minecraft movie, and we said Steve was going to show up in a portal and fight Godzilla.
I am Steve.
I am Steve. No.
Well, he's in creative mode. He's not gonna get hurt.
Yeah, he'll be
Is he?
fine.
Is he in creative mode? Have we confirmed this?
He will be. He's gonna
Yes.
activate creative mode in the climax.
Yeah, he's like losing the fight, and he's like, "It's not over yet."
It's not over yet.
And he's just gonna levitate.
No, maybe that's how Hero Brian forms, because like Steve has to choose the point between like being in survival.
He gets
and creative
corrupted
mode.
by creative
Yeah.
mode.
And then like the kids have to save him. You know, they have
Yeah.
to.
What's that Twitter comic where someone's like discovers something and hoping that it could help people?
Oh, yeah.
Corrupted by it.
Corrupted by it.
I
There
can't
was a-
believe
Die
the
hero,
Minecraft
you're-
movie is entirely that.
Yeah, you either die hero or live long enough to become the villain.
It's a
Sad.
die here, live long enough to become the Brian.
Years
is
ago,
going on?
I yearned for the brine.
I yearn for the Brian. Yeah, Minecraft's gonna be so great, guys.
I'm not watching that
The
shit
first
at
movie
all.
to make $1 quadrillion.
It's gonna make 1 trillion diamonds.
Craftillion dollars.
Yeah. It's actually gonna start its own currency because of how much it made.
Yo, Minecoin is real.
50 emeralds.
Disney's gonna be like, we gotta buy this now.
Isn't the
Buy it
movie
now,
by
buy it now,
Warner?
buy it now.
I think the
Is
Minecraft
it?
movie is Warner, right?
It is Warner Brothers, yes.
No, they need to not make money. I want Warner Bros to close down.
Hey, just because I don't have an argument. I
No,
agree.
but it is kind of like I hate the execs, but I will feel bad for all the fucking people who are working on that company. Or I'm sure are great people. They're just forced to work under like a super shitty boss.
I think everyone who works at Warner Bros. Should die.
That's political there. Hey, that's political there, man. You can't do that. This is
Now, you want me to get political?
In Minecraft,
Yeah.
we're talking about Minecraft, right?
In Minecraft, on everyone's soul in this VC, we all want the president to die.
Whoa, dude. Okay, Jeff, if you're watching the stream, Mr. Bezos.
In real life.
So, what do you think about the current Emerald issue? In the villager village. It's pretty messed up.
It is pretty messed up. Yeah, I agree. Hey, McGriddle, we need to. You're out of line right now. You're out of Toby.
Whoa.
Kick him from the call.
Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me.
Kick him from the call.
this.
You're out of here.
We need to pull up the
You're out of
clip.
here. You're out of here. You're out of here.
Sorry for that. It
Can't believe we banished him to the nether.
Oh my gosh!
I'm
Hey,
back.
I
I am reformed. I have been rehabilitated.
He has been
Thank you.
I
lobotomized.
think our president
He's now
is
good.
great.
Yep, that's
And I
right.
think he should live.
Yes, very
because
good.
he's a human being and deserves life.
So true. All life is
Yeah,
precious.
it's funny. I've made that previous bit twice today.
Really?
Great bit. Today's been a great day for guys like me.
For silly little fellas.
The little fellas. By the way, Toby, I meant to ask, right? Remember when we played the one bit the clip from earlier?
Yeah.
Do we have the one clip from that still saved? You know the one I'm talking
Well,
about.
let me see.
The one that says literally never be shown to the public again.
Oh, should we play? Should we give the audience a show?
No. Toby, that could get like 6 of us canceled here. Like I could never hold a job again. It's very bad. Please.
Okay, I won't.
Thank you, Toby.
Don't worry. That secret's safe with me. That's going in the Disney vault. That's never coming out.
That's
The Disney Vault.
I appreciate it. I this does make me wonder. Do we have anything else that we like really want to talk about here? Because we're obviously a bunch of quirky people with some questions, and we like to talk a lot. So do we have any other quirky questions today that we can talk about? Because I feel like we're running out of ideas.
Yeah, I can say something, but y'all probably don't care. I'm just like,
No, I care.
Speak your truth, King. Speak your truth.
Can children get the fuck off the internet, please?
That's actually a fair validation.
shit.
Yeah.
Twitter just makes me so well. Besides everything else that's going on Twitter, I just see fucking children, and I'm just like, get out. It's just shut up. I don't want to see a child's opinion on the internet.
See, it sucks because of the way the internet is nowadays, and this is not a fault of children, but genuinely
It's all their fault. You're lying.
no,
Yeah.
I will actually say it's not their fault because here's the issue I do have with the internet nowadays. There is spaces that are very clearly meant for adults and everything like that, but children are infiltrating them like crazy, and it sucks because they don't need to be there, genuinely.
Yeah,
And it's not even there isn't spaces for them. It's just they're going into spaces and you'll get 14, 15-year-olds who will go into these threads about very serious topics, but they just I don't they're children, so they take it like children, and then they get upset when people are like, hey, we don't want you here for doing this, we don't want you here to do that. And they get upset by it, and they get upset that they made jokes and stuff like that and some things they weren't supposed to do and all that stuff. And it's yeah, these are adult places. I understand that you want to feel cool as the child, but if people don't want you in a thing, don't be in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch whatever you want, do whatever you want, but if you're gonna watch I don't know, what's a good adult show? Bob's Burgers. That's technically an adult show. And people are talking about adult things with Bob's Burgers, and you're like, I don't like this because I'm a child. Then leave. I'm sorry. You need to not be in that. That's an adult place. This even goes for things that are like kids related media, but adults are talking about it in like a specific adult server. There's no need for you to be there to like be with that. And it's dangerous for these children too, because like there is a lot of weird people in the world.
Yeah, definitely.
It sucks because like it's genuinely like it would be better. I struggled with that when I was a kid. I wanted to be liked by older people. I wanted to be cool, and a lot of things I like had a lot of older people in it. But like I was at least smart enough to understand that like there's times I didn't need to take it into those things. And it's just you will have that space eventually. Find people your age, talk to people your age, and just have fun. I think that's a very normal thing to have.
I think
it's
another problem is that there's like no more websites that are like catered towards children anymore. Like I used to go on like is the PBS website still a thing? I have no idea.
Not for long.
But I loved going on the PBS Kids site and just playing like the little Flash game, like the Flash Arthur games, or like I don't know, like there was just
yeah, like I don't think Club Penguin is really around anymore.
It's not, yeah.
It's
like
not.
there's a lot less like children's like sites that are dedicated for children. So a lot of like sites have to accommodate for kids too. Like look at what happened with YouTube. How they have to remove like the stupid YouTube kid shit where they remove comments and like, dude, those videos were like 20 years ago, and now like that's history. That's just gone now. Like that really sucks. And that just bothers
And
me.
it also no, it does, and it really sucks as well because like it hurts not only them, but it hurts the children too.
Yeah.
And it
Like
just creates this space where like, children feel like they need to wrangle and be with adults. And, they don't need to be. And again, it's putting people in situations that don't need to be. Like, if you're playing an online video game, I don't know how we would police this, but like, it is very different to have like a 14-year-old playing with like, a 35-year-old. I don't know. I think it's more on just people trying to help.
It's also just because the internet is like I had this conversation a few years ago with my ISP because we switched internet service providers, and basically the internet used to just be like a luxury back in the day, but now it's like a necessity and everyone's on it. Like people, like parents don't really monitor what their kids do on the internet. That's another problem. It's because like everyone's on the internet, so now even kids are on here. That's why they're like infiltrating all these spaces. But back in the day, like not a lot of people were on the internet, So even like I was pretty internet savvy as a kid. I'd go on YouTube a lot. I'd watch Chugga Conroe when I was like, I don't even know how old I was, but I'd watch his old Let's Plays and shit. But I don't even know what the point I'm trying to make anymore. But I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying. Never mind.
I get what you're saying though. It's just kind of one of those things where it's like, we've kind of grown up in a society where it's just become such an accessible thing. But at the same time as well, like it is leading to a lot of people, putting themselves in harm's way really easily. And, parents are becoming less and less, and that also has to do with the stress of life. This isn't entirely on parents. It is and it isn't, and unfortunately, like there are content creators who market themselves as children's content creators that are not posting things that are meant for children. Those people are sick. They're weird. But I mean, I think back to like Elsa Gate or like the Spider-Man stuff or like all of that.
Yeah.
Like that's a great example of like, those are child characters, but it's also one of those things where it's like, as an adult, you really need to be watching what your child is. I had that issue with my niece. My niece, she wanted to watch YouTube. I helped her with that. I showed her it, and I showed her good things. But my parents didn't really watch her. And eventually, one time, I was searching through, and I saw her watching a video that really wasn't meant for her. And I was like, "Hey, this is not meant for you. This is not a good video." And she was like, I didn't like. Obviously, I was like, you're not going to be doing this for a little bit, like a week or so. And she got the point. But it's like, it was really easy for her because like it starts as just like watching really simple videos, and then randomly it just pops up as like something that they don't need to be seeing.
Yeah.
The internet's just really scary right now, but it can always be better.
I'm sure it's always been scary. It's just like the internet was never that big back then, but now that it's bigger now, it's a lot more noticeable. Like, I'm pretty sure like there's always been predators on the internet, like since its inception. But now it's
Yeah, like that's
definitely on a much bigger scale now with just how big the internet is now.
yeah, like you said, the internet is like a necessity for our modern way of life.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing on the internet goes by without people interacting with social media anymore. You know, like
Mm-hmm.
you can't not. There's always going to be like a chat or a group or a feed or whatever where there's something that you're going to see for whatever thing you're trying to do. It's unavoidable, and I think the main problem is that people haven't completely adapted to it yet. Like
Mm-hmm.
we realize that the social, not every social media space is appropriate for everyone, but there are social media spaces for kids, and frankly, it's really just comes on to the parents
Mm-hmm.
for be like no one's gonna moderate shit for your kids. No
Yeah.
one's gonna censor it. No one's gonna watch that. You have to do it yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't, then your kid's gonna see something. I don't know what it's gonna be. I don't know if it's gonna be some person talking to them, some shit that's inappropriate. It could be anything, but
Hey,
that's on you as
A
a
parent.
parent,
Yeah.
guardian, some person that's in charge of this kid to watch.
can I want to ask permission for this, and we can say no if not. Can I give a little bit of an idea of like kind of the conversation that we're having right now? I don't know if it's political, but it's like slightly. It involves Law and Order SVU because I watched an episode recently.
I think it's fine. I'd give it the
Okay.
pass.
Okay. Basically, in the episode, it is a kid does something horrible wrong. I can't say it here because it's not safe for any guidelines, but they do something really, really bad.
Mm-hmm.
And their excuse for why is, hey, I saw it on the internet. And the dad is not very attentive. The dad is not very good with it. And so the kid is going to be tried as a adult for this, and it's like this whole thing. But in the episode, the person defending the kid basically like claims the kid is basically only influenced by the internet, and it's the responsibility of everyone to fix the internet in order to truly help these children. Like these kids are they're only like victims of the system, if that makes sense, of like the internet and everything like that. And I got very frustrated because like in the end of that episode, the jury is like, yeah, we agree, and thus the kid just needs to go receive mental help and doesn't need to be charged for like the horrible thing they did. And I got very frustrated by that watching that episode because I was like, this is the everything I feel is an issue with that is you're then saying to anyone, but let alone just children, that if they are influenced to do that, they can get away with it because it is one of those things that just the internet does. And I think it goes back to that idea that like, some people feel like the internet is like needs to be combed and groomed to their child. Like that's why we have YouTube Kids. That's why we have these things. But like in reality, it is also your responsibility to care for and know what your child is doing on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate it because like people genuinely do not understand that like, well, yes, if some like children shouldn't be able to easily access something like adult stuff, if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But, it's also not that stuff shouldn't just not exist because children exist. Is kind of the point I'm making. It's more or less like, hey, we really need to, as a society, push parents more to like just care for your children, understand, watch. And I'm not saying helicopter them, but I'm saying like just watch them, understand them, and like understand what they're doing,
Mm-hmm.
In that episode, the kid was like left alone a lot and was watching things that they weren't supposed to do. And like to say that kid was wrong because of the media and didn't understand it makes no sense because like again, the parent should have been there. That's
Yeah.
the point.
The parents yeah, they don't want to acknowledge that they're the ones in the wrong, so they want to find someone or something else to blame. I mean, it's the same thing with TV. Like, why would you show something like this on television? Kids can be watching this. Like, okay, well, why would you let them watch it in the first
Kids
place?
stop watching it.
Yeah, like fucking.
Yeah.
Don't let your 6-year-old watch
Beavis and
MTV.
Butthead, and this is not appropriate for. It's not supposed to be meant for children. You shouldn't have even let them watch that in the first place. You know.
And that's the big point there. It's like, you as a children
it's-
need to be monitored.
Yeah, and
But
this honestly feels like a cycle. Now that I'm looking back at it, it's like, okay, first it was television, and then it's like video games, and now it's like the internet as a whole. And like, okay,
Whatever
you don't
the
wanna
new
take
wave
account
is,
of- yeah,
because
you don't want to take
the
accountability
new
for your
wave of
actions.
parents isn't adapting to it because they didn't have to deal with that before.
Mhm.
Like parents today didn't have to deal with their kids didn't have to deal with being on the internet because they didn't have the internet when they were kids. They had video games, and their parents had TV, and their parents had, I don't know, the fucking music and the radio. Like
Yeah, I
no,
heard it on the radio. They
no
told me
one's
to
ready
light my
to
house
deal
on
with
fire.
no one's ready to deal with the next wave of stuff. That's just the way life is. So it's on parents to be more proactive. You got to be aware of what's happening. If you're gonna let your kid do something, you got to be aware of
Mhm.
what the risks of that.
I totally agree. And we need to fix it. Pretty simple. Wow, that was a really serious conversation.
Yeah, I'm
with
sorry.
all of
I'm
us.
sorry. I brought that up.
We were
I just
making. No,
like
I think that was good.
I just wanted to say
Conversation that
children on the
needs to be
internet.
had, and it needs to be heard from the quirky questions podcast. The
Exactly.
most serious people on earth.
Hey, listen, honestly though, I think it's good that listen, to all the viewers that may, come in or see us on the side of the road or, whatever. All that
See us on the
jazz.
side of the road.
I'm coming somewhere with this. Give me a second. All right. It's important to understand that just like you and me, we're all people, and we care and we listen and we want to have conversations because the goal of this podcast is to have conversation and to learn more about one another. And it's why we say, hey, leave your questions in the comments, and we totally get questions in the comments.
Definitely.
Definitely. But it's one of those things where it's we're gonna have these conversations, whether it's good or not, because it's important to have these conversations. And perspective is everything. You might come to this podcast and you might be like, I think they're funny, but also you need to understand that we're people and we want things to be good too. So yeah.
Yeah.
Toby, please never release that clip. Seriously.
I'm playing it right now, just because.
Oh